How y'all doing? Welcome back to the channel. Child, I know it's been a minute. Yes. Been kind of busy at work. Had a new ad I had to set. I actually love what I do at work. Um, cause it was kind of a little tired, okay? But I'm glad to be back with you guys, family. I really am. Um, so let's go ahead and dive right in by addressing the biggest energy in the room. Let's go ahead and thank God for everything. For all that he do, all of his understanding, all of his mercy. You know, all of his unconditional love. He knows that we're mere humans and we're flawed, and he loves us unconditionally anyway. Let's thank him for leaving the path to him. And for those who are willing to follow it, I thank you for that too, God. I thank you for your protection over us and over our families, okay? I ask you to guard my energy, my aura, my intuition as I dive in. Amen. Okay? All right, y'all. Now, I just got off my Facebook Live, family. And like I was telling them, the energy feels real nostalgic. Today, me and the girls was out running our errands, and my daughters just had so much interest in, you know, childhood memories and things. And I was telling them about my sister and my brother that passed away, and things that we did when we were young. So some of you guys could be thinking about passed on loved ones. Could be a very transformative time for everyone as well too. Some of you guys are just different. Y'all moving different. I don't know what happened, but something caused y'all to really look within yourself and really, some of you guys are really finding a value within yourselves at this present time. I don't know if some of you guys could be having headaches because we like we teetering into that Aries energy. We but we're coming out of that Pisces energy, that that intuitive time now. I'm not a medical doctor, but sometimes when we're going through those upgrades, for some people they can have like headaches, when they're going through that ascension process. But some of you guys could be under a lot of stress too. You could be experiencing like tension headaches and things like that, migraines. Some of you guys could be worrying about a lot at this time. There's so much going on in the world. A lot of us are healing through health issues, be it us or our family members. Some of us are suffering a lot of loss here. The beginning of this year so far has been very tumultuous for most of the collective. It's been just a lot of like sudden deaths, diagnosis, just a lot of things going on. And some of you guys that could cause a lot of worry for you at this time. Um, for like me, because I have a lot of things going on too. I say the best thing right now is that helped me is just like really getting back and being committed more to myself with my exercise, really being intentional about my meditation, really being intentional about my health, incorporating more fruit, more vegetables, more water. Because even myself, I had like the worst headache a couple of days ago, and then it dawned on me that every day I would still like have a little under half of my Stanley cup filled with water. So I had to like remind myself to watch my hydration, because that also can cause you to have headaches. And at night, I turn on like meditation, Reiki healing videos, so that it kind of helps soothe me, takes my mind off of certain things. Exercise has been a huge help, me being committed to that and changing my diet. I've been definitely adding those blueberries and strawberries into my diet. I went to Whole Foods today and got pineapples and mangoes and things like that. That's been very helpful to me at this time. And also walking in the neighborhood, walking around the park, just really taking in that good oxygen, really getting into my breath meditations, really taking them in really deep and then bringing them out has been really helpful to me. And just trying to stay high vibe, trying to do positive things, journaling, writing, getting into my craft and my hobbies and things like that has been very, very helpful too. Yeah, some of you guys have probably recently blocked a lot of people. Like I said, I don't know if there's been disagreements with maybe family, co-workers, maybe friends. Maybe you guys found out something. Um, you could have found it out today. But you guys could have found out some things, or you could have just observed some things, how things were going, how people were moving around you. You could have decided to block uh, people, situations. You know, some of you guys are really protecting yourselves and your energy at this time. And if you're not, you're really being guided to do that. Yeah, antisocial. Yeah, some of you guys are really putting yourself in some sort of um, self-isolation. Like you're really just keeping things to yourself, just working on yourself by yourself. Some of you guys are really just kind of moving silently at this time. Yeah. Some of you guys are just trying to find your happy spot. You know, just really trying to get back to yourself, I'm hearing. Especially if there's been a lot of changes going on around you. You guys are just really trying to find that sweet spot in yourself. Just trying to stay high vibe and happy. Comedy helps too. Like, especially if I'm really stressed or feeling about something, I'll flip on something comedic, stand up from comedians that I like. You know, I'll watch those too. That really helps lift my spirit as well. And it helps distract me from, yeah. If some of you guys could have experienced a breakup. Maybe you guys broke up with somebody. There was some sort of a separation. This but clingy. This could have been someone you were very close to. If it wasn't a lover, maybe a family member, maybe a friend. Something could have happened that triggered some sort of a transformation, or triggered some sort of self isolation, maybe this self reflection. I feel like a real heavy sense of like self reflection for the collective, like really just kind of going within, seeing what you can do to change things about yourself, like that self accountability. What can I do to like change myself? What can I do to make myself better? What can I do to add more value to my life and the way I go about my life and the way I present myself in my own life? Some of you guys could be thinking about that heavily. Yeah, intimacy. Some of you guys could be celibate at this time as well. If you were celibate, maybe you guys are really thinking about wanting to have that special someone, that certain someone that could be coming in for you guys, somebody that you can trust and just feel close to, especially if you guys experience a lot of betrayal in that area of life. Especially if you dealt with a lot of karmic energy, a lot of karmic situations, just different people, but same situations, same outcomes at this time. That could be why you guys are really kind of especially this last situation was a flop. Some of you guys are really just taking time to yourself. But some of you guys could like also be really yearning that like when I'm gonna find somebody that I can really trust, that I can really be with, that really understands me. Yeah, some of it, like, well, hopeless. Yeah, some of you guys just feel like, you know, could be a little depression at this time, just feeling really down at this time. Guys, please pull yourself out there. Just life itself is enough to wake up. A lot of people don't. Think about that when you wake up in the morning, that you were amongst the chosen. You have an opportunity to change something, do things differently, and take time to do that. I want you guys to know, no matter what you're going through, Archangel Michael is here. You're protected. You're protected at this time. Okay, wishful thinking. Some of you guys could be daydreaming a lot, reminiscing a lot. Who daydream? Y'all definitely could be daydreaming. Some of you guys could be hoping for certain things, trying to manifest certain things. Especially if you've been feeling stagnant, or you've been feeling like things just hasn't been going the way that you want. Like you've been feeling like kind of trapped. Especially when it comes to like love. If you've gone through another breakup, another disappointment. Maybe with somebody you thought was your soulmate. Somebody could have really hurt you, surprised you, with shattered something you may have not seen coming. You know. Yeah. Don't worry, guys. If somebody's wronged you, did something to you that you didn't deserve, consequences are coming. People, you get what you put out. What goes around definitely comes around. Yeah, with laughter, is a sense of y'all wanting that. And get out and do things that make you laugh. Watch some funny videos. Go hang out with a good friend of y'all's. Try something different to switch your energy up. Change your look up. Go window shopping. Things like that. Get out in the sun. Yeah. Graduation day. Some of you guys are passing the test. Y'all don't know it though. Some of you guys are really, if you've been working on yourself and doing the work, um, some of you guys are really going to upgrade for the hard work that you put in. Some guys, you guys are really going to uplift yourself out of some sort of a cycle with graduation day. You know, I'm hearing that your spiritual team is very proud of you. You know, we have lust. Yeah, some of you guys could really want to be with somebody, especially if you haven't been with anyone. Some of you guys could miss that aspect with someone. Maybe the relationship itself wasn't the best, or maybe y'all didn't have really a problem in the bedroom. Maybe lust kept you in the situation way longer than you needed to be as well. And some of you guys, if you've been celibate, you haven't been seeing anyone, you've just been taking a lot of time out on yourself. You could be wanting to manifest that in your life, you know, somebody that you can be intimate with, you know, sexually, emotionally, mentally, and somebody just kind of like really gets you, somebody that you can really trust yourself and your energy with like that. Yeah, with extra, some of you guys could be finding out something, some kind of news could be coming in, something shocking, receipts. Yeah, some of you guys could be finding out something, or you found out something. Maybe it was about somebody you was dating, a masculine. You know, I don't know. Maybe they stepped out, or maybe there's been a breakup or rebound. Somebody's already dating someone or already with someone. Somebody could be worrying about that with you as well. With that paranoid card I just saw, they could be worrying about if you've actually moved on. Yeah, winding down. Some of you guys could be going out on a date. You could want to go on a date. This is also a good time to take yourself out on a date with wine and dine. You know, you want to treat yourself how you want to be treated. You want to raise that vibration because people follow your lead. So you want to start treating yourself the way that you want to be treated. Yeah, swept up and paranoid. Yeah, some of y'all guys was in a very like confusing situation. Something could have left y'all numb at this time. Now this is medical. Maybe you guys are taking something to ease pain too. This could be medicine for your mind or for your body, but something like a numbing cream or something that kind of helps ease the pain. You guys could want to do something to help ease the pain. I don't want you guys to drink to help ease the pain with wine and dine too, because a lot of people would depend on things like that to kind of like just numb themselves, not to feel. I don't want you guys to do that. Okay. Yeah, so and overeating as well. So be careful of like drinking, overeating, overindulging in sugars and things like that, just to try to like drown things out. You know, I want you guys to, you know, it can be things can be difficult, but you know, do things the right way. Take care of yourself. This is the good time to really take care of yourself. Yeah, turn to yeah, especially if there's been something going on. You know, maybe somebody else is doing that external to you. If there's been a separation, somebody could be out, already out, seeing, dating, you know, acting, turn, whatever like that, and that could bother you too. I don't want you to do that in reaction. Like, don't choose that route if you're trying to heal yourself through something. Somebody could want to have a heart-to-heart conversation with you as well. Somebody could want to clear something up, mend something, apologize about something as well. Mm-hmm. Yeah, some of you guys are having some epiphany moments with light bulb moment. This could be a creative spark idea. This is a very intuitive time. So if you're getting something, a creative idea about something, or you're getting a gut feeling about something, it's a good time to try it. Um, some of you guys could just have a sudden realization of something. Something can just be coming to you now. You know, especially if you're looking back on a situation, the puzzles can all be coming together now. Like, oh my God, you know, why didn't I see that? You know, type moments too. Somebody could have been your ride or die. You could want that with Bonnie and Clyde. Yeah, some of you guys missed the red flags when you were in the middle of the storm of something. And with light bulb moment, you could be backtracking, and now you're kind of seeing things differently. Like, oh my God, how did I let that, you know, get over my head? You know, yeah. Some of you guys, somebody could have got away from y'all, but y'all could have got away just in the nick of time. You know, out of a situation. Yeah, penny pinching. Some of you guys could be working on your money. Money could be with the headache, with the money could be a worry for you at this time. It could be kind of robbing Peter to pay off. That could be stressing you out. Maybe your money, work, trying to get more income. Yeah, I want you guys to be careful of any exes coming back, love bombing you, things like that. You don't want to relive lessons, you know. If somebody showed you who they was, they showed you, you know. This is a good time right now. I'm going to close it out, family, with the cleanse. This is a good time. I'm telling you guys, if you're going through anything, this is a good time to go within. Use this time in solitude to take better care of yourself, your mind, your body, and your spirit. Changing your diet, exercising, doing things that commit to things that are going to benefit you in the long run. That's going to better your health in all areas, your mind, your body, your spirit, your money. Some of you guys need to tap into your creativity. Some of you guys have real light bulbs. Some of you guys got really good ideas. You need to work on your confidence to get out there and do it, because some things that you guys are thinking of could really pay off for you guys in the long run if you really put the work in, if you really can get the confidence up to put yourself out there like that and not be so worried about judgment as well. Okay, guys, this was lovely. I'm happy to have spent time with you guys today. I hope the messages were fun, useful, gave confirmation, guidance, or advice to you, okay? Until next time, highest health.